Hello and welcome, guys. Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are playing 60 seconds. It's something amazing. You will love it. You will just absolutely love it. Trust me. We will be playing as Ted. And let's begin the adventure. I hope that you already know about this game, but I think that you do. Because it was a hit. Okay, so let's start with taking the kids and family, right? The flashlight will be also needed later in the game. Okay, let's take Timmy. Let's take the flashlight. Let's take the gun also. I can't. Okay, the book, at least the book. Perfect. Come on. Put it in. Great. Take my girl. Let's take the checkers. Let's take my wife also. Amazing. Come on, don't block me. Let's go. We don't have enough time. Come on, my little fatty. I'm here for you. Daddy saves you. No stress. Okay, I'm taking this also, and yeah, I should take it. We don't have any food. I forgot to actually stuff on food. I started stuffing us for like different types of situations. As you can see, okay, this will be very harsh, but I will at least take this and this water and last pieces of soups. Come on. Yes, I can do it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if we have everything that we need. I hope so. We will see eventually. But I got all of them. I got all of my kids. Yeah, it looks like we don't have enough food or water. Also, we have some games here. We don't have any radio, but we have the flashlight. The flashlight will be important. I hope that we just don't lose it somehow. So, all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we are all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all of these supplies here, but we are definitely going to put them to good use. And hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed, and there was a lock. Great. Upstairs, good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. There was a rat poison. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We never seen another one, but we're sure this is good amount of supplies. So, no. First day, you are not taking anything, guys. It's very difficult to prepare for the unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can say we are prepared for what happened. Okay, great, guys. Let's go. Let's start the adventure. Oh man, you already don't look good, and I hear a radiation in the background. Day 2. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. There's nothing going on with that, nothing new anyway. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Okay, they are still not hungry, they are still not thirsty, that's amazing. Let's start preparing for the adventure. And we will start with the weakest links, and then we will go with the strongest one. Or no, maybe, yeah, I will plan it out better. We're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse. It's worse, they're spiders, and not some miniature ones, but huge, furry and very creepy beasts. We got to do something about them. I won't be using the poison just yet, I will just use the book. I hope that they don't just demolish it. Perfect, the book is still working amazing. A good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders, a few precise hits and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. We also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was one bountiful hunt. All Ted wishes for are few drops of water. Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Okay, they are They are just thirsty. First day of thirsty, guys. You will do it. We will send our father to go, and we will give him this beautiful suitcase. And do we have anything else that I can give him? Okay, I can give him one soup. Yeah, I will give him one soup so he doesn't go like crazy. And I hope that he survives and that he doesn't die. Okay. Okay, they're starting to be very, very dehydrated. So let's just give them a little bit of water. Yep, everyone will get a piece of water. Great. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there is good chance she's still configuring her counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her. Or do we? We put some photos into books a while ago after the giant coffee spill incident. So let's take a look in the Boy Scout. Maybe we will find it over there. The picture of our uncle or whatever. We did! The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty, Dolores is no longer thirsty, and Timmy is no longer thirsty. Great, so they are not even hungry also. We always wanted to throw a party with huge cake. For some reason it never worked. One time we were promised a great cake and it turned out it was a lie. That was disappointment. We were glad we were definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Great. So they're already planning for positive future. That's the best thing that you can do in bunker. So maybe moving away won't be too bad. We can probably make new friends, meet new people, provided anyone is still alive. That is, Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today and no trouble dared to cross her path. Everything seems okay with Dolores, and Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy and he's doing just fine. They are still not hungry or anything. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. This is very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Okay, let's ask her what's going on with her. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the leather. We don't have the later, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane seems been asking about it all day. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores can remain this thirsty for long, and they would love to something to eat. Okay, I will just give them food and drinks. Hopefully that will help them. Father is still not coming back, even though it's day 7. That's very bad. And Mary Jane has been dropping hints that it's a special day for her today. We had to think about it hard, and after eliminating your average festivities, the anniversary of that great barbecue we had 3 years ago and International Popcorn Day, we realized she was talking about her birthday. That means we need to get her a gift. Okay. I will give her the red poison. I hope that she doesn't drink it. Like, what else should I give her? Kids these days are all about those sprayed deodorants. The anti-bug spray probably works the same way, and Mary Jane was so excited. What? I hope that she won't use it as a deodorant. That's not good. I promise you, Mary Jane, that's very not good. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by 2 men dressed like they come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly. While the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider, they said they're looking for some antique cup. But they got lost and they would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided if we have one. We don't have one. So no map for you guys. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Everything seems okay with Dolores, and despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is very, very brave. They're not hungry, they're not thirsty, they're all good. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? I won't be using the flashlight. The flashlight can save us actually. Oh, look who's back! Great, 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 great. Going into a dark tunnel is not good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They are giving the creeps, even up here. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We never liked people who boarded long distance buses with baggage full of food, especially the kind that smelled bad. But in our current situation, we will be more than happy to find suitcases filled with canned soup or even some smelly cheese. Ransacking through backpacks turned out to be quite profitable. A lot of people had a weird fixation on carrying soup cans with them. Lucky for us, they always picked our favorite flavor, tomato. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were matched for us, so we just took all the water bottles. We found a radio and it was playing this great song by this one great guy. What a wonderful find. That stomach is rumbling and that is really tired. There has to be some water left. Dollars should get it. Dollars had not eaten for a while. Blah blah blah. Okay, they are hungry, they are thirsty, and they are sick. So father had a good run. So everyone will just eat, and we will start preparing for another adventure. And we woke up to a dripping sound today and noticed there's something leaking from the pipes. That green liquid looked innocent enough even after it ate through the table and the chair and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. Okay, we will try to use the suitcase, I guess, somehow. Okay, so the suitcase was completely ruined. They are not hungry or anything. He's just like sad and tired and sick and hungry. So let's send Dolores out. What we will give her? I don't know. I will just give her like soup and go. Don't die, please. Don't die. We will need you. We will need you later on. I promise. Okay. So no one's hungry, no one's thirsty, everyone is fine. As long as we have food and water, let's listen to the radio. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in few days. We'll be out of here soon. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted needs water to survive and Ted is hungry also. That's not good. And both of them are thirsty, so yeah. So Timmy has been sitting there just staring into the space and is something wrong? Maybe it would be good to have a little chat with him. Of course, man. Let's talk with him a little bit. He deserves it. Okay, so day 14. Dollars is still not back. That's quite sad. Okay, so Ted is still sick. That's not good. I'm not happy about it. Okay, so we had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth in our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. So I think Mary Jane will go because, yeah, why not? She is quite strong. Oh, look who's back. Great. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. When scavenging for supplies, one should check every possible corner, even if it doesn't seem promising. The The local bank, hoping to find something more than piles of useless pre-apocalypse coins, it looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked open with souls hidden in teddy bears. Who does that? Anyway, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it end up here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank instead of a food bank. We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple of rotten bananas, a hand cream pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all of those treasures may have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water, so this is how they guarded the place. Unacceptable. In the guard room, we found skeletons of two individuals who seemed to have been playing cards when the bombs hit. Good thing we kept all of our money in a really safe place. That is our special cookie jar in the kitchen. Those guards didn't provide much security here, but their cards will. Contribute to high quality shelter entertainment, thanks. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. We spotted some sort of vehicle just down the street, but couldn't get a good enough look at it in the dark. Maybe a future expedition will prove more fruitful. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking for it the whole day. So they are hungry, thirsty, and hungry and thirsty. So you are thirsty, you are hungry, you are thirsty, and you are both. Okay. No, we won't be preparing an expedition right now. We need to get back in shape. We need to start like working more on ourselves, you know. Look at Dolores. She looks very sick. Haha, Lady Luck has smiled on us. We won a wishes game of war. The man wasn't too happy about it, but he delivered on his promise. Okay, we got two bottles of waters. I don't know from where. Okay, she's hungry and thirsty and sick, so we need to give it to her. We'll listen to radio and we won't go for any adventure just yet. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news, the fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores complains she still can get a good night's sleep around here. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge, so we will just send a Mary Jane. And there's never good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems this will become a necessity in this new world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later and planned a trip outside before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors. An unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We had only a moment to decide what to do, and we will go with the bug spray. Insect killing spray can wipe out any mutated mosquito as well as creatures lurking in the shadows. It didn't bother us again. Great, so let's just feed them. Okay, everyone is hungry and thirsty, so let's just use it, and let's send Mary Jane on the adventure. And she will go with her gift, with the book spray, and I hope that nothing like kills her or anything. I hope that she comes back fully safe. Okay, Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Dollar is quite ill. Okay, that's very weird that she is still ill. Okay, maybe she will need like one soup for herself. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since you know most of the people aren't around anymore, yet here we have someone at the door. When we opened it up, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip? What in the hell is that? We were sorry to explain we didn't know what a water chip was and that we didn't have one. He thanked us in a few short words and left. We can't just sit around while Dolores is so sick. Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. There isn't much going on with that. Okay, blah blah blah. So yeah, Dolores is still sick, and that's not a very good situation. I will just give her soup. Okay, let's listen to the radio again. Once had we waited through all the static. We found a transmission that was hosted by some not talking about conspiracies and Saucer Man from Mars abducting people. It was pretty amusing. Okay, he's thirsty. She is thirsty. And he is thirsty. Okay, great. Today the music from the radio stopped abruptly and instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there is something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that we are alive somewhere in the area. The exact location was given in geographical coordinates. We need a map to establish where that is. Oh my god, I don't have a map. I have a flashlight. I just fly at night with airports and I will light here. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offers us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can see what's inside. No, I'm not taking this risk, bro. Look at my wife. She's already like dying and I think that is getting it also. Oh, look whose bag. Wow, amazing. What a surprise. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage it without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. When we were walking through a tiny parking lot, we heard a silent growl and saw a movement in a car rack right next to us. In panic, we decided to use our book spray in that general direction. Turned out it was just a cat and it ran away unharmed inside the rack. We found a map, blah blah blah. Okay, great. So anyone hungry or thirsty? No. She is hungry and he is hungry. Great. It seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We don't know until we go out. I don't think that we will go out. Should we start preparing an expedition? No. Okay, we will send our father to go check like what's marked on the map. Okay, there was a 2 food cans. Great. Okay, but they are hungry and thirsty, so let's just give it to them. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. No, we won't go. We won't go. We were paid a visit today by a young man worried about his twin sister who went missing in a bandit camp not long ago while acting as a spy and trying to get her hands on the plans of the new bandit fortress. He seems to trust us fully and is very friendly but obviously concerned. He asks that we come to his aid in his hour of need, and really good things might happen to us if we manage to succeed. Who should go outside? I don't know. Okay, I will send the man of the family. It might be a big sacrifice, but yeah, why not? Oh, he's back. He's here. Great. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. Siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy, small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful and promised to contact us again soon. Okay, we will go on an adventure. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen like a post-apocalyptic Snow White. Shall we? Sure, man. Definitely, why not? Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. Okay, I don't want to read that. No, thank you. What to take outside? We will send our father outside, and what he will take is the map. He will take the map, so he don't get lost. Great. Okay, we will kill them with harmonica. Definitely. I hope so, at least. Discourage. Make them dance. Whoa. If you can beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. Then all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group, carrying supplies on their strong mutated backs. Insane. Looks like we made some new friends. Disgusting mutated radioactive friends. Wow. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay. She's still sick, that's very saddening, but yeah, what else I can do? We could sworn that the huge puddle of water wasn't there earlier, and there goes another one. Oh, damn it. We're getting flooded. Let's grab some of our supplies before they start flooding. Let's take the radio for sure. The radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. Great. Okay, so Dolores really wants a coffee, so she's almost dead. So yeah, go for it, girl. Like, go take your coffee. Did she come back? Our volunteer came back empty-handed. Apparently the diner is now just a sad hole in the ground with some seeds lying around. What a letdown. Okay, so I have a feeling that the dad won't come back. Oh, look who's back! Great! Amazing. Okay, he got some water. Amazing, amazing. I guess he will be hungry and thirsty. Oh no, he is just hungry. Great, that's what I can do. Okay, we will send a Mary Jane for sure on another adventure. Okay, I will give her a soup. That will be amazing, I think. So she won't be hungry. Okay, let's speed up the process a little bit. Okay, I will give the youngsters that we helped to reunite. I will give them also a map. Hopefully. Oh yeah, the map is still here. Amazing. Okay, we will visit them when the camp is ready. Okay, so he is hungry. Okay, I will keep everything that I have. I don't want to trade with anyone. I will just try to like push the time forward a little bit, and hopefully it will end good. Okay, we will try to tinker with the radio, so we get better signal. Okay, some kind of doctors approached us and are trying to like get our water. No. Okay, Mary Jane came back with 2 soups, 2 bottle of waters, 1 gun. Wow, she is amazing. Great, so she's hungry. Okay, we are not sending anyone. We were about to go to sleep when we heard scratching coming from the door. At first it sounded like an angry rat trying to eat the damn thing. We soon discovered it was something much worse. Someone is on the other side of the door trying to pry it open. We need to act. Okay, I will go with a gun. It's not surprising that a few shots were enough to send those cowards running. The question is what happens if the rifle malfunctions or we use all of our ammo. We do hope it won't come to that, otherwise we might need to defend ourselves using knives and forks. Oh damn it, we spoke too soon. We think the gun is broken. What do we know? What do we do now? Okay, we will try to eat the mushroom that is starting to grow on our walls. I think it's a great idea. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark and now we are 2 for that matter. Oh my god. When we opened the safe, we heard a loud bang and the room filled with thick nasty smoke that smelled of rotten eggs. The bastard booby-trapped the safe. Sure, it slowed us down, but it didn't stop us from taking his most prized possessions. Take that, Ned. Too bad we won't ever get the stench off our clothes now. We got cards. And everyone is sick now. That's not good. Okay, we were given coordinates, so let's try to follow the map and let's see if we will be able to get out of here. Okay, we left them a message. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they've promised us painful death at least 17 times already, and it's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We'd better prepare. They'll be forcing the door open any minute. Yeah, we will go with harmonica. They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears. Surprised by the beauty of our music, they will let us live today. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Okay. I think we are slowly but surely dying. I'm very surprised that the harmonica worked. We are afraid we wouldn't hear from them again, but our friends are back. The siblings have proudly declared that their camp is ready, but they have one more thing in mind for it. A school. They want to somehow educate the children that live there. They already appointed a few people to teach, but they are a bit short of on reading material. Do we have anything that we could contribute? Sure, the Boy Scout can be contributed, and hopefully they will raise little Boy Scouts that will eventually help us to survive this tragedy. Okay, the enemies stormed into our shelter, but instead of grabbing our supplies, they got Mary Jane. She put up fight and kept biting her kidnappers furiously. We hope they don't hurt her. Okay, we are running out of water. Okay, guys, it looks like we are losing another kid. Wow. The end. For so long we thought the world has really turned into a cruel, unforgiving and hopeless place, but today our views on it were challenged when the siblings and a few other people from their group visited us with an invitation to come live with them in their freshly built, fully functional camp. This is our chance to have a normal life again, being between friendly and good people, taking care of each other during the good and the bad, and uniting together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us and a time to leave our dark but cozy shelter on a way to our brighter future. Farewell, our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. Okay, so we survived. Just the parents survived. Both of the children died somehow. They were kidnapped and other stuff. So yeah, I think it's not bad. It's not bad, but it was great. It was great, and as I see, I didn't do any no decision. I think I did many of them, as I said no to multiple trades. But okay. But from me, it will be everything from this episode. And if you enjoyed it and if you watched it till this point, please leave it in the comments or leave a like here at least. And if you don't want to miss a daily upload, then for sure subscribe to me. My name is Vox. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.